Hello, everyone. Welcome to the seventh episode of Lab Gab with Xiola and Strawberry. I'm Strawberry.
And I'm Xiola. Thanks for joining us today. It's hard to believe it's actually already our seventh one. That's so cool.
Went by
Um,
fast.
it did. It really did go by fast. I know we usually do these about every other week. This last time went a little bit longer because we met with Australia from Hello Kitty. When was that? Back on the 4th.
Yeah.
Because of her schedule, we wanted to make sure that we were able to meet with her, and we did it on a Monday instead of a Wednesday. But by and large, you'll see us doing this on Wednesdays, usually at 3. But
Mhm.
you never know. We like to keep things interesting. We may mix it up. We'll always be sure to let you know when we're going to be live and what we're going to be talking about. So today's Lab Gab is all about what some people call the most wonderful time of the year, the winter holidays. Twinkling lights, warm fires, and tons of memories are all part of this season. And we know that a lot of our residents are crazy about jingles and holiday decor. I just love any opportunity to get out and explore sort of like the beautiful regions and experiences that are made by you all, our
Mhm.
residents. Um, we've got some stuff in the works for those of you who know. We have our Winter Wonderland, and that'll be hopefully coming out soon. We'll be able to do some snowball fights and some fun things there.
Oh,
Um,
fun.
yeah, we just have to pick a date. So stay tuned for that. But before we dash out into the snow, we have a few updates to discuss, and then we'll do some fun facts and questions before we head out.
Right, so speaking of exploring holiday regions, the winter attractions section or category on the destination guide already has a nice selection of snowy regions. So if you're not familiar with the destination guide, if you just go to secondlife.com/destinations, and I've moved the winter attractions category up, made it easy for you guys. It's right under editor's picks. And people have been submitting their attractions, the winter themed regions, and I'm loving them. I'm been really enjoying some of them. So hopefully I'll get to take Zola over and we'll do some fun activities. If you have a winter region that you'd like to submit, you can just scroll all the way down and click on Suggest a Destination and fill out the form. And hopefully we'll be able to get it up here as well, and more people can visit your region. Um, so I do want to take Ziola, I want to take you to some places that I found here. But before we do that,
Cool.
I wanted to mention I wanted to actually talk about the extension to the Hello Kitty Park that Australia did. It was supposed to end, I believe, on the 15th of November, but it's been extended, yay, throughout 2020. So the best part is that Australia mentions on her Flickr that she is going to be adding more Sanrio characters to the park, and she's asking to you guys
Oh,
to
that's so
leave. I
exciting.
know she's asking everybody to leave in the comments what the characters are that you guys like. So my favorite character that I hope she does and she adds is Charmy Kitty. Charmy Kitty is Hello Kitty's pet Persian cat. She's so cute. She's my favorite. So I really hope she adds that. Do you have a favorite Sanyo character?
um, yeah, I think from the Hello Kitty and Friends sort of batch, I'm gonna have to say Kuromi is my favorite. For those of you who don't know, I think she's the arch nemesis supposedly of my Melody. She's she's a little rabbit that has a little like black gestures cap with a skull on it, and she has bat wings sometimes. So of course she's right up my alley. And she's super cute. So I think I'd have to go with that. Although I remember when I was younger having a lot of the what is it, the Karopi and Twin Stars and
She would totally match
not
your
Twin Stars, the
avatar.
Melody, my Melody. Yeah, she would
She
Kuromi.
would, yes.
I know. I hope that she is going to be some of the things we see from Australia uh, in the coming year
Yeah.
at the theme park. And I think one of the things, and I don't know if you mentioned, is obviously there'll be updates, ongoing updates to the region with different events and rides and fun
Yes.
things like that. So even though the theme park is going to be open for another through 2020, um, it's not going to stay the same for the full year. So you're going to want to make sure that it's on your schedule to visit a couple of times at least.
Right. I just want to mention that if you are watching on YouTube, if you look in the description of the video, I've added some links to the winter attractions on Destination Guide and also the link to Australia's Flickr where she's asking your favorite character. So make sure you guys click on over and tell her what your favorite characters are so she can hopefully have that in the
Yeah, let
theme
me
park
share that
too.
with our viewers on Facebook really
Yeah.
quickly so they can head over and let people know. I saw a couple of people mentioning who their favorites are. So be sure
Yes.
you drop by Australia's Flickr and let her know.
Yeah, I've already linked it in the description of this video, so you guys can click over and check it out. Um, so
Yeah,
much
that's awesome.
fun.
I can't wait to see what happens with all of those. It's Charmy Kitty. I'm gonna have to check her out. These are Persian.
She's
I love
so
Persians.
cute. Oh my God, I love Charmy Kitty so much.
As
I hope she does it.
you can see, we kind of have a little bit of a love for cats here on this
Yes,
in the studio. I think we have 7 today for our 7th episode.
of course.
We're gonna need more. Oh my goodness, we're gonna need more and more for each episode. So,
Yes, absolutely.
um, what else is going on with the winter holiday? I think. Oh, yes, we have our winter shop
Favorite.
and hop,
Yeah.
the shop and hop, which is really exciting and really fun. Basically, 100+ merchants who will be offering discounts on their items and addition as well as gifts. So it's 100 merchants, 100 gifts. I think we're looking at 5 regions,
Wow.
and we've done this for the last couple of years. We did a big shopping event for our 16th birthday back in the summer, and we'll be running that, I think, sometime coming up in December. So right now, we're still taking submissions from those of you who are interested in
Yes.
possibly being a merchant. So visit our blog, and you'll be able to click through to the form for that. We've gotten such an overwhelming response to people who are interested in being involved. I'm really excited about that. We'll be heading into the heavy lifting part of organizing that soon. And so, if you want a shot at being involved in as a merchant, make sure you head over there and sign up ASAP. I'll have to look at what the deadline for that was, but it's coming up next week sometime. So hop on over there. Um, and yeah, it'll be exciting for those who've been in the past. It's like I said, 5 regions. It's kind of set up in a mall scenario, so it's pretty easy to navigate through and get to each of the destinations and see what they have to offer, as well as what gifts they have out. And I'm sure it'll have a little bit of holiday decor um, to keep you in the mood and put you into the holiday spirit. So I'm excited about that and
Me
can't
too.
wait.
So, before you continue on, one thing that came up in chat right now in the YouTube, somebody is asking if Linden Lab will be giving premium members a Christmas gift this year. Can we talk about that?
I don't know. What is
Oh.
it that you're hinting at? Because did we get them something and you just wrote my name on the card? I don't know. Um, what was the question again? If there was going to be a
So the Kathy
if
Lynn is asking, do we premium membership get a Christmas gift from Linden Lab if you're a premium member?
oh, do you know something I don't know?
I think there might be something, but you have to wait and see, I guess. We're not sure. So you just watch the blogs, definitely.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Okay, so we'll do that. Well, yeah.
Gonna watch the
So stay
blogs.
tuned.
Yeah.
Yes, and we'll also, like I said, we'll be looking at, when we want to plan our. This would obviously not just be for premium members, but for everybody doing our, Linden versus resident or resident versus Linden snowball fight. Um,
Yes.
which I will say right now, for that day and that day only, I am neutral. uh, no, I definitely have to get some practice in on my snowball slinging
I know
for
we
for
need
that
to do some
event.
we need to do some
We'll
practicing.
see. Yeah, with everything that's going on, we'll definitely look at dates, all of the stuff that's happening between now and the end of the year. Obviously, winter lasts us through the new year and into, February. So we'll maybe see if we can try to fit a snowball fight in before the end of the year, but maybe we'll do it in the new year as well. Give us something to do, stretch out our celebrations, so to speak.
For sure, yeah.
So we'll see. Um, and I think last but not least, before we get to the questions, sorry about that. the weather's changing, and so of course I've got a little bit of a frog in my throat today.
It's
Ribbit.
cold in the studio, that's why we have
It
frost breath
is.
too.
Look at that. Look at that. We have frost breath.
We're wearing our coats and in our frost breath.
We should have put a fireplace in.
I know, we need a fireplace in here.
Um, but yeah, one little last quick update. Obviously, we've talked about this before, but we have the SLBN, which is the Second Life Bloggers Network, and that is our official sort of blogger network program that we're doing. Right now, we're posting from curated content. You know, those of you who opt into this program, we basically take a look at your blog posts as they come in, and we're sharing some of that content onto our community news blog feed on our site. And the exciting thing is this is actually now linked to from inside the Second Life viewer. If
Yeah,
you go and you'll see links to these blog posts as they come in. Um, so really exciting to see how that goes. But you can see we've been seeing a ton of incredible content, interesting news. If you haven't already opted into this and you are somebody who does write about Second Life um, or does, blog about Second Life, be sure to take a look at it and see if it's something you'd be interested in doing. We're always looking for more and more new uh, new types of content to share. We've had a really good response to that as well. A lot of folks that have joined. Be sure that you review the terms and conditions and guidelines of that when you sign up, because there are a couple of little things. We
yeah,
definitely want to add everyone that we can as possible as we can, but there's a couple of things you want to think about. We definitely don't want you to change how you blog
yeah.
at all. Um, but there are a few things that you'll want to, keep an eye out for. What else? Is there anything else?
So I
Or do
do
we want to
want
go
to
to the question?
mention,
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
I
go
do
ahead.
want to mention that if you do still haven't signed up yet, if you want to sign up, I put the SLBN sign up link in the YouTube description as well, so you can click on over. And yeah, let's do the questions. You have some questions for me?
I do. We'll see here.
Oh boy.
All right. Since we're talking about the winter holiday or winter in general and the holiday season,
Hmm.
obviously everybody kind of celebrates things differently, if at all. People have a lot of different things going on between now and the end of the year and through New Year's. What is a favorite tradition that you enjoy during the holiday season?
Oh, well, we don't actually celebrate any specific holiday this season except for Thanksgiving. My family personally, that
Mm.
is. Thanksgiving is next week for us, so I'm so looking forward to the turkey. We brine it and bake it and all that. So that's one of my favorite
Ooh.
traditions because I love the turkey and the gravy and the stuff. I love stuffing so much. But another tradition we have, since we don't really celebrate any other holidays during these winter holidays, is we always go away on some sort of vacation. And this year we're going to a new to us city, so I'm really excited about that as well. How about you? What's your favorite tradition that you enjoy?
So I have really fond memories of when I was younger. On my grandmother, on my dad's side, we would do these gigantuan family dinners. We're talking like, I don't know how many people. It'd be all my aunts and uncles, all my cousins, lots and lots and lots of people, to the point where we would have to do an extended table in the garage at my
Oh wow.
grandmother's house. um, so that we could fit everybody. And we would, I don't know how she did it. I think people would bring a little bit here and there, but um, one of the things my grandmother would make tamales for everybody. And so we would have those at the dinner, and then we all got sent home with some too. So I'm sure she just made dozens and dozens of tamales. And that was pretty much, I remember eating those kind of a few days after, uh, traditional Christmas holidays, and even in after Thanksgiving sometimes as well we would have those. So I think it's those family dinners, and now everybody's kind of split apart a little bit, but I try to carry on that tradition of having family over for dinner and cooking what I can. I haven't made tamales because they're tough.
Yeah.
Um, I've made them a few times with my dad actually, and they were delicious, but they're a lot of work, and so but the idea of coming together um, with family. So I try to continue that, and I really enjoy that. So it's the food and the family getting together,
Yeah.
even as we all sort of drift apart, move away, and all of that stuff. And of course, you can have your friendsgivings and your things like that as well. So
Yeah.
I really like cooking for people. So it's good times.
It's all about the food.
Uh, it
It's all
it
about the food.
it is. Well, there's some other things about it as well. The company. I remember the first time I actually did my own holiday dinner from like all, basically turkey, all the trimmings. Was hosting it at my house. My parents are out of town. They go out of town during the winter season, and so it was just me, my siblings, and some friends. And I definitely underestimated how much work goes into doing it. It all turned out delicious, but we were like eating dinner at like 8:30 at night because I just the scheduling of like knowing when to cook this and
No.
put this in the oven and that when you're trying to make like 15 side dishes plus a turkey.
Yeah.
It was it was pretty intense. Um, so each year I kind of try different things. Sometimes I do a pork roast or whatever, something sometimes a little bit less traditional. But for me, I think, like I said, it's about the family.
Yeah. True.
Um, One of the things I know, of course, people, even before Halloween was over, we heard people saying they were seeing holiday decorations in the stores
Yeah.
and hearing the jingles come up on the radio. So if you're that kind of a person, it's awesome. If you really love the holidays, the winter holidays, and you start hearing that stuff, it gets you jazzed. I, of course, am like, can we get through Thanksgiving and then and then get into the rest of the season? Um, but if you had to, Strawberry, if you had to listen to only one holiday jingle or song, so it doesn't have
Oh
to
man.
specifically be a jingle, it could be a song about the holidays for the rest of your life, and that was the only song that you could listen to at this time of year or that kind of thing.
What are you
What
doing to me?
song I know. What song would it be? That's a tough one.
Okay, okay, don't hate me. But
I
actually,
won't.
I think it was like a few Christmases ago, I actually listened to All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey like over 100 times. I love that song. I know everybody is gonna be like groaning at me, but yeah, that's probably the one. I don't know what it is.
Aw. Alrighty. Well, those of you, you heard it here first. Strawberry likes Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Shame.
It's one of those songs that gets in your head, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Sticks in there.
Oh, that's a good one too. Somebody on the YouTube channel said I'll be home for Christmas. That's also a nice one too.
That is a nice one as well.
Yeah. What about you? What's yours? What do you want
So
to
I
listen
have, let's see, I have a more traditional, and then I have a non-traditional because you know me, I'm kind of non-traditional.
to?
So first and foremost, not necessarily anything about what the song is about, but the sound and the way that it is covered. There is an artist named Lorena McKinnett, and she does sort of these Celtic-y versions of holiday songs on a few of her albums, actually, I think.
Oh.
And she does an incredible, like really beautiful version of God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen that I really enjoy and like. So, on a more non traditional side of things, um, the Ramones have a song called Merry Christmas, I Don't Want to Fight Tonight, which I think sums up a lot of people's
This is
holiday
unfair.
dinners.
You're
Why?
looking way too much cooler than me.
No,
Yeah.
no,
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 good
not
choices.
at
No,
all.
I'm gonna have to look up the first artist though. That's
Oh
nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll link you. I'll
Oh
link you
yeah,
to it. It's
definitely.
pretty cool stuff. She has some other holiday songs as well. But they have that kind of like Celtic-y, I don't know how to explain it. Not Enya Celtic-y, but like different kind of, I don't know. You'll just have
Yeah.
to look it up and take a look. So yeah, before we move on to the next question, I have one last question before we head out. But
Hmm.
I did want to say hello to all of our viewers on Facebook Live, YouTube, and if there's anybody watching us on Mixer, we're also on there. Which, by the
Hmm.
way, the fidelity on Mixer is incredible.
I know.
But I think
It's
most folks are
amazing.
probably tuning in via Facebook and
Yeah.
YouTube. So, hey, Sabrina, I saw that you commented that it's a little late for you. I definitely appreciate you staying up to hang out with us.
Hmm.
And everybody else. Good to see you. I'm trying to keep an eye on our Facebook comments as well as this, and I don't want to be typing really loudly while we're doing the show. So I apologize if it takes me a few minutes to respond to any comments there. I am watching though. I'm definitely keeping an eye out on what you guys are talking about, and Strawberry is keeping an eye on YouTube. So
I'm
yay!
trying. I tried to type quietly a
This is
little bit
tough.
ago.
This is tough. It's hard. We
Yeah.
usually get a little bit of, we usually have an extra set of eyeballs and hands helping us out. But today we're doing this. We're doing it.
We're solo.
Yes. All right. So the one last question I have for you before we do the
Mhm.
do and winter things up is, what is the one thing you were talking about Thanksgiving being kind of
Yes.
like a favorite of yours and turkey and all of
I
that.
love it.
So one of the things obviously with Thanksgiving is being grateful and thankful for things. So what is one thing that you are grateful for that came about
Oh boy.
because of Second Life and or the Second Life community?
Oh man, there's so many things because of Second Life, but the community itself, okay, I have to go with FitMesh. I don't know if you guys remember, like this is back in 2013. Like I think Mesh came on the grid was like 2011 or 12, and you couldn't do anything with it all. You just wore it, you couldn't modify it, anything. So then Second Life creators, the merchants started using collision bones to modify it, and then that resulted in Linden Lab announcing Fit Mesh, and then we got all these amazing mesh bodies like from all the different creators. So I love Fit Mesh. It was like something that the creators pretty much brought onto the grid using the collision bones, and I love that. And I that's what I love about Second Life. There's so many things that people have contributed, and you just kind of I'm getting some funny questions. Do all premium memberships get a free turkey? I mean, I don't know about that actually. Do they get a free turkey?
No, but if they did, I'd want to make it like the turkey from Friends. Remember when they got the turkey stuck on the head?
Oh my God. Now we need that turkey.
There
So what
probably is a similar turkey in somewhere.
so what about you? What are you grateful for that came about because of Second Life or the community?
Well, I mean, in line with what you were saying, I think we're always talking in-house and
Yeah.
in the Meet the Lindens and stuff about how we are continuously amazed and surprised at the way that the community adopts some of the features that are released. And FitMesh, like you said, being one of those, like it was released and then out of that came these awesome, amazing mesh bodies. And
Yes.
those are continuing to advance further and further. I still need to get my bakes on mesh education on par so that I can start utilizing some of that stuff as well. But I think that sort of sums it up for me, that endless sort of inspiration from the creativity and compassion as
Hmm.
well, excuse me, of the communities. And I say compassion, not passion, because we also have a community that I've seen come together through and through over the years for various causes, to help
Yeah.
people out, all of that thing. I remember actually, um, very specifically getting contacted by, um, one of uh, the victims from the Pulse Club night shooting that happened.
Yeah.
When was that now?
Oh, that was
It's
many
been a
years
few
ago now.
years.
Yeah.
And I remember at the time, one of the residents of Second Life put together sort of a thing, with their vending system to allow,
Casper
uh,
vent.
Casper Van, yes,
Yeah.
to allow donations to go towards, a
Pulse, yeah.
GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Yeah, a GoFundMe that was set up for victims of that. And I don't remember how much was raised. It was a really amazing amount.
I
It was like a very
think
large. It was like 20,000 or
Yeah, I think it
something.
was like 20,000, and it when he donated to the GoFundMe, it said Second Life Community, and I loved that so much. That looked so
Yes.
awesome. Yeah.
And I remember actually getting contacted via email by one of the people um, that was a recipient of some of that generous
Oh,
donation,
wow.
who
Wonderful.
who was recovering from some injuries that he had sustained during that terrible, terrible accident. And he was so grateful and so amazed that a community like the Second Life community or anyone would come together like that for that. And so I think about that, and I know our community is such a, what is the word I'm looking for? Uh, so many different diverse individuals, people with different beliefs and different ideas and different, you know,
Yeah.
everything's. But you know, a lot of times they come together for these really incredible and make these really incredible things happen. And that can be stuff in world or in the atomic world, so to speak.
It just makes
And
the world smaller. It just
it makes
everybody
the
can,
world
yeah, everybody
it
can
makes the world
connect.
smaller.
Yeah,
Yes.
love it.
Smaller and greater at the same time. So
Absolutely.
I know that sounds really cheesy coming from, you know, me with my, you know, passion for Sanrio characters that wear all black.
Oh, sounds perfect.
But it is, and that's something that I'm grateful for. And whenever I talk about Second Life or the Second Life, it's actually it's just the same. You know, whenever I talk about Second Life to people who are unfamiliar with it, it is always about the community. The community is Second Life.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what I'm super grateful for. And I mean, you know, my job.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
You and me both.
Um, but before I start to tear up here thinking about it, because it just makes
Yeah.
me feel a little emo, we should probably get our winter on, maybe.
Actually,
Uh,
before we do that, I'm just zooming into the Lab Gab amazing mugs that you just made
oh
this
yes, I
time.
almost forgot. I almost forgot. Real quick,
I'm zooming into them because I'm just in love with it.
yeah. Real quick, so that we can get headed out.
Yeah.
Because we do have I think we'll be wrapping things up around 3:45, and it's already almost 3:30. My goodness.
Oh
Um,
goodness, we gotta move
yes.
fast.
So we made these limited edition mugs. If you are interested in getting one, drop a comment in our YouTube uh, video once this goes live,
Yes.
and make sure that you include your resident and or
SL
account name,
username, yeah. Hmm.
SL username, so that
Yeah.
we can make sure we find you in here, and we will send these out to anyone who comments uh, with
With
their
the
account name.
username, yeah. So once
And
the
if you
video
feel
goes,
like,
yeah.
yeah, once the
Hmm.
video goes live, and
Yeah.
if you feel like it when you do that, you don't have to. It's not a, what is the word I'm looking for? It's optional.
Hmm.
But it would be nice if you shared a little bit about what you're thankful for, of
Yes.
something that you're grateful for that Second Life has brought to you, or the Second Life community, I should say. So yeah, do that, and we'll get these mugs. They are, like I said, limited edition winter feature. We've done a Halloween one, we've done a regular one. I don't know, is that it so far? Probably do more of these as we go forward, and maybe venture out beyond mugs once I figure out some additional merch to texture for us. So
Yes. We need more merch.
now
Okay, let's get a move on because we're running out of time. We got places to visit.
we do. We got places
Yeah.
to go and things to do. So
Yeah.
if you feel like joining us, we'll try to drop these spots into Facebook and YouTube. Woo!
Yes.
Jumping on the table. I'm so excited.
So one of the first locations I wanted to go to, hopefully we can visit more than one, but the one that I wanted to go to first is called Old Town Winterland. I'm gonna teleport over there right now and give myself a minute to res. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share the destination guide link here, so you guys can join us if you want. We're gonna do some fun stuff over here. Let's see. So I am wearing
I'll be
skates
right
already.
behind you. Oh, you
I
see, you jumped ahead of me.
Well, I was already wearing skates. I wore my own. But they have free skates here for you if you want to put some on. Let's see.
Oh, I hear music too.
Oh, I have my music off here.
Yeah, there we go. I just turned mine down so I could hear you.
Yeah. So this is Old Town Winterland. It's really beautiful, and I think there's like a few regions that Old Town has. I think you can find them in the destination guide as well. So this is their
Ooh.
winter region, and I really love it. I think it's been here for at least a year, so it's not something that's going to be gone in January. It should be here for a while, so you can always come back and visit anytime you're looking for a winter location. It's got beautiful lighting. It's got an ice rink, and I think there's horseback riding here too, which is really cool. So we'll try that in a bit, but. I think, do you see the free skates? I don't know if you have
Oh, where are they
see
at?
them.
Sorry.
There
Let's
are
see.
somewhere right over. See where the polar bears are? Where the lighted tree is? Let me
There's so
walk
many
over there.
lights here. It's so pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'll just
gonna.
follow you. Whew. You know, it's so funny when we talk about immersion and VR and in
Mhm.
virtual worlds, man. Having this wintry breath, this cold breath, is actually making me feel a little chilly,
I know.
kind of cold.
So I
All
think the
right.
sign here, it's not res for me yet, but it should be coming in soon. And you can just click on that and you get some catnip ice skate kiosks. So I think they're free. You just wear
Yes.
them.
All right. Let me put
I'm gonna
mine on here.
I'm gonna grab some too in case there's an AO in there that I can probably wear. Let me see.
Okay.
Where to? Oh,
Let's
you have to
see.
unpack it too. Okay.
Yeah, just wear it to unpack, it says. So at least you don't have to worry about resing it out or anything like
Yeah.
that.
So I'm gonna click on it, I guess. There you go.
Did
And
it open?
yeah,
Oh, you
mine
have to touch
opened.
it. Okay.
So okay, so there's a walker in there. I'm just gonna add the walker since I'm already wearing skates. Let me see what the walker does.
You got some fancy skates on. Those are cute.
Yeah. Okay.
My
Let
skates
me
are,
turn off my AO. Maybe I have
well,
too
these
many
are
things
cute
set.
too, but I do definitely need to
Let's see. There we go. Now
take
I'm
off my other,
skating. Whee!
take my little boots off here.
There's the questions keeps being asked about a mobile app. There is actually a mobile app being worked on. I'm not sure what it's for, if it's for Android or iOS, and when it's going to be out. And it's not going to be just for premium users. I believe it's going to be up for everybody. But hopefully, we will have a Linden Lab team member on and to talk about the mobile app soon. Maybe in a month or two. I don't know. Am I giving away too much information, Zella? I don't know. We don't have much
I don't
information
know.
on
You
there.
probably know more than I do about it. Okay, do I have to turn off my AO in order to get this to work?
I had to turn off my main AO.
Oh, there we go.
Is it working for you? And
It
then there's like a,
is.
is it your work? Yay! Okay, so there's like a dance ball up here too. It's like an ice skate, so you can do different moves, like while you're ice
Oh, how
skating.
cool.
Yeah, but
Let's
that
see.
actually does it by itself. So I'm just gonna kind of
Oh, okay.
skate on my
Yeah,
own.
I need to take my shoes off to wear with these skates, but I can't find them right now in my inventory to take them off. So I'm just gonna double up on the shoes here.
Yeah, you
That
can
is
double
so
up.
cute.
But we should also there is also horseback riding here that I really wanted to try. Um,
Oh, okay. Look at you.
am I
You look like a
skating?
pro on the, yeah,
Whee!
definitely. Look like you know what you're
I, s-
doing here.
I skate better in Second Life than I do in real life. Just giving that
This
away
is
right
real
now.
life, Strawberry. This
Well,
is real life.
I mean in the physical world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In the physical
Aw,
world, I fall a lot.
no, I hear. We'll have to come back here and do some more skating and see what it's all about. I'm gonna take my
Yeah.
skates off
Okay.
and
So I want to.
hopefully not slide across the ice in my shoes.
There is supposed to be a
Hey, Venom.
horseback. I'm gonna try to find the horseback riding because that I really want to try. Hang on. I think it's this way. I think we had some people join us, which is cool.
Yeah, I see Venom and I see Renee.
Hi, Venom. Hi, Renee. Oh, here's the horse.
Uh,
Okay, so it must be here. I don't know if you can see
okay.
me. I'm going towards the horse.
You're
So
skating off
I
towards the
know.
horse. I see that,
I'm just
yes.
keeping my skates on. So I think you're supposed
Oh,
to
there's a
click the
reindeer.
horse. There's a
Cute.
rain. Can you ride the reindeer? Oh, okay. So you click on the horse, and I got this menu, and you're supposed to pick one. I don't know. I'm gonna pick
I'm gonna
honey.
pick. All right, I'm gonna pick Voodoo.
Ooh, that sounds like. Okay, so this. Oh, you got voodoo. Okay, so you're supposed to ride voodoo. Okay.
Um,
Turn
okay,
off
where
your
am I?
AO. You turn off your AO.
There we go.
Fun. So I think you can just move the arrows, maybe?
I'm the driver. And let's see what happens.
I feel like my win light is very.
How freaking cool is this? It's like riding a horse in the winter.
Okay, so I think I have to pick it again because let me see if honey shows up. Is this honey?
This is
Yes,
amazing.
so this is mine. Okay, so
So
I
Voodoo's
clicked
a
on.
black horse, all black horse. Oh no, it looks like he's got some
So
white
I
too.
have to say
So
yes.
pretty.
It's so when you sit on the horse, you get this menu saying, "Is this okay to attach to your avatar?" And I don't know if you guys can see the menu. You just say yes, and then I can keep going. So when I had, oh, he's kind of just so
Yeah,
cute.
here he goes.
So how do I make him go faster? Speed. Oh,
Oh,
I just double click the front arrow and
I
let's use
just did that
trying.
too. Oh, I'm
Whee!
winning.
Okay, this is really fun.
This is amazing. I had no idea. I've never ridden a horse in SL in all the years. This is a first for me. So,
Oh, and I
oh,
almost lost my horse.
don't do that. This is so cool.
Yeah, I'm
We
gonna
have other
reduce my
places to
draw
go,
distance. I
but I don't want to
know.
leave this. I don't want to leave. We could probably get one more visit into somewhere
Yeah,
if we hurry.
we'll go. We'll go. We got what, 10 minutes, right? Okay.
Yeah, but this is I'm coming back for some more. This is amazing.
Isn't this amazing? I have a water horse as well. I remember I had one of those and I was just riding it everywhere, like to every sim. That one you actually just attach to yourself. But this resin one is really cool too.
Yeah, like
The
how do you
the
make them? I wonder if there's a way to make them jump over stuff.
There must
There
be.
probably is.
Yeah.
I need to do some practice. I need to practice my horse. That is so cool. And the crunching of the hooves in the snow is such a neat
You can hear
sound.
it, right?
And yeah, it's very cool. Love it.
Okay.
So what's going to happen when I get off this horse? Is it going to
You
just
just stand
disappear?
and I think it disappears.
Oh, okay, good.
But then you have to detach the HUD.
I didn't think I got a HUD for some reason. I think I
My
somehow
HUD was at the top of the screen, but it
hmm,
never rezzed for me.
top
But
right or
it was right at the top, like center.
huh.
Wasn't there for you?
Okay. No, I think I must have done something wrong, but
That's weird.
we'll see what happens. Yeah, so that's Old Town Winterland. It is super beautiful.
I love it.
Gina on Facebook says she was here just recently, so the other day. So you know, it is, I mean, the lights and the music and the horses and everything, it's really pretty here. So much to do.
Yeah.
But we have at least one more spot to get to, probably only one more spot that we'll be able to get to in this
Yeah.
episode.
So
So, what have you got in store for us?
the next spot is called Let It Snow. I'm just gonna teleport over right now. Both of these locations are, of course, in the winter attractions on Destination Guide, and there's way more. I had like four planned, but we'll do it some other time. So I shared the destination link to Let It Snow in there. So Let It Snow actually is really cool. It has a oh, I'm still skating.
Whoops.
It has a carousel, and wow, why is everything so gray for me here?
I know. Hmm. It adds to that wintry feeling, I
I
guess.
know.
Oh, hey, Blush. I don't know if you're watching us or if you're just randomly here, but you look like you're all set for winter with your
She's all dressed for
is it
winter.
coffee. She's got oh, actually, it looks like an iced coffee. I
During
see
winter?
more twinkling lights. And oh, look at Super Puff dressed like a elf-ish. That's so cute. All right, where'd you go, Strawberry? You
I
disappeared on
started
me.
walking a little bit towards the carousel.
Oh, yes. Ah, this looks familiar. This looks like if you get one of our limited edition mugs, you'll recognize some of the scenery in the background.
Yeah, the picture we took here the other day. And it was like completely res for me, and now it's not. I don't understand.
Yep,
Ah,
it happens.
yeah,
Happens. Live streaming, Second Life. Um, and maybe it's because there's a couple more people who are joining that you didn't have already sort of cached. But
maybe I don't know. So
either way,
So there's a
there's the
carousel here, but if you walk
mhm,
across, it's like a little, it's really beautiful when it's rezzed. But if you, there's like a little fun park over here in this section, and they have like sledding and I don't know, what do you call it? Do you call that sledding? I don't know. I'm not a
um,
winter girl.
you might be having trouble trying to climb up that rock.
I am.
That's like that's what I do in video games where you have to traverse across terrain. I'm always trying to find the most direct route, and it usually involves me having to like fight my way up a hill and then having to go all the way around anyway. So
Yeah.
you're still
So
skating.
I know. I was just because I have my skating AO.
This is
It's
so
okay.
beautiful. Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
I think this is the area where it's the fun part. There's like a fun park, and then there's a little slide that you can slide down. and there's like a sleds you can res. I think this is it, but it's not res for me. Sorry, guys. Ah,
You'll have to
what
come
can we
check it out for
do?
yourselves.
I know.
Hey, I see Ivan and yeah, Super Puff,
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna.
and Blush. Yeah, I see there's like a little moon, a crescent moon. I don't know if this is a sled or if this is a just a sit. Let's see.
You click on something and then it reses sleds and different things, and then you can walk around. I actually
Oh,
saw it the other day, unfortunately, and I don't know where it is now. There we go. Now it all resed for me. Here we go. So I'm trying to find the fun park. There's like a big red slide. Oh, we're in the wrong area.
oh, what is this port? There's like a portal over here to something. I don't know.
Come this way. We're in the wrong area. I knew.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoopsies. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through.
So when you come here and finally when things res for you, like they just did for me because I had turned off advanced lighting, but there's like this big slide, and this area is called the fun park, and you can res stuff and you can go
Let me
on
guess. It's
cable
fun.
cars. It's so much fun.
I'm running. I'm running for the funnin'.
I'm skating. Here we go. So they actually have free skates here too, but I'm gonna res this sledge reser? What's a sledge? It's probably a sled.
I think sled, yes.
Yeah.
Sled dresser.
It's like res
Oh,
sledge.
there's a snowboard.
Oh yeah. Maybe we should. Okay, so I just res this sled thing, so I'm gonna ride that.
I'm gonna get a snowboard with a, it says flame 2. I don't know what that means, but we'll try
Okay,
that.
I'm all comfortable on my sled. So now I think I can just go forward. Maybe. Can I? Move. Let's see. I want to move. Fast. Should I do fast? Oh God. Okay. I turn it on. There we go. Boom. Oh my God. This is really fast. Did you get one?
I got a snowboard, but it's like a hovering snowboard.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
going to fall into the
sorry.
water.
Sorry, Sherry. I just snowboarded right into Sherry. Oh, Sherry. Sorry. Sorry, oh, sorry.
Oh my God.
Holy moly. I
I
should,
want one
I
of
think,
these.
I think I need a driver's license to operate one
Just
of these things.
going through all the
Whoa.
trees. Oh my God. This is
I'm gonna hit a
hilarious.
tree if I'm not careful. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So we
We
got
got a couple
everybody
of
on
folks here.
snowboards.
Somebody here.
They have a
Oh my
beautiful
gosh.
skating rink here. Look at the skating rink. So pretty.
It is. I
Oh, and
mean, you
there's
know
people
me.
dance skating. Hmm.
I love the holidays. I love, I love Halloween and I love fall and I love the places we visited this month. Like, what is the, oh gosh, what was it called? The Falls place. Nostalgia Falls.
Nostalgia Falls. Oh my gosh, so
But
great.
I mean, really anything with a twinkly light and sign me up. I love how sparkly all of these winter regions are.
Yeah.
So I just hopped off. I'm sorry, I just hopped off my board. We've got,
Just a few
two,
minutes
2 or 3
left. Yeah.
minutes. Yeah, if we go a little bit past 3:45, I think we're okay, but not too much longer. I don't know if people had questions or not. I know there were some questions people were asking about features and specific things, which, I mean, we only have the information that we have and what we can share. But
Yeah.
if anybody had questions about any of the stuff that we've talked about today or these regions, now's the time to share them.
So somebody's asking, is the Winter Wonderland going to be on Second Life? I believe that's.
That is coming soon. If we're talking about the one that we've done in the past, with it also has, I think, snowboarding. It has where we do the snow, where we host our snowball fight. Then I think that it's not ready yet, but it should be coming very soon. Very
Mi
soon, TM.
Millie Sharple is messaging me in World. She's the owner of this region, and she's saying that it's wonderful to see us here.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know if
awesome.
she's
Well,
here
thank you for
though.
making such a great
I
place.
know, it's so beautiful. I just kind of want to cam around a little bit now that everything is rezzed. It's so pretty. But right now I don't have even my advanced lighting on, so it doesn't actually look as great as it could, but it's really a beautiful place. And so many
Yeah.
activities, like there's skating and this slide, you can actually go down one a sled down the slide, and it's so much fun too. I did try that the slide earlier, but yeah.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few people on Facebook specifically who are saying that they haven't logged in a little bit, and maybe they found us because we went live on Facebook. I
Yeah,
definitely encourage you to check it out, and come back and see how far things have come in SL, especially if you haven't
definitely.
been back in a while. We have, such incredible people still making really amazing places to explore. We've got tons of events. There's been lots of feature releases. Like you said, I think there is a mobile sort of phase one mobile app that's being developed by the engineering team.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
yeah.
that initially is going to actually, I think I remember you saying you weren't sure, but I think initially that will be, what is it, iOS,
iOS. I
um,
believe it is, but
to
I don't
start.
know all the details. Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually I think how developers kind of roll things out.
Yeah,
But like you said, hopefully we can get somebody on to talk about it
for
onto the
sure.
show. We'll drag a Linden onto the couch at the studio for a
Yes,
Lab Gab
absolutely.
sesh.
So we did get another
Um,
quick question.
sure. Uh-huh.
Somebody's asking if we still list our outfits anywhere. We don't do that because I don't know. I think once you did that and it didn't go over too well. But if you ask, I think we can tell you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we definitely, I mean, I am all about uh pointing out all of the really cool stuff
Yes.
that we find in SL, but we definitely also don't want to be what do you call it? I don't know how to say it.
Accused of favoritism or something. Yeah.
Accused. Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah.
and that's it. But and so yeah, so in the past when we were being proactive about sharing some of our outfits and what we wore, I think there was a little bit of pushback about that. But if people are asking, then for sure.
Yeah.
So um, yeah, I think. I
But yeah, I mean,
mean,
if someone asks us, you can message me in World or something, or and I'll tell you if you really
totally.
want to know. Yeah, or ask in the
Yeah.
comments and we'll let you know. Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. So
Exactly.
yeah, so this was great. It was so much fun. The winter attractions category is there on Destination Guide. Please check it out. Visit these beautiful locations. If you have your own, submit it, and hopefully we'll be back in 2 weeks with some more fun stuff. Right, Sayola?
Yes. We'll have to figure out what those fun things are, but we will definitely be back with more fun things. And don't forget to comment on the video once we're done. Make sure
Yes.
you subscribe and like us on Facebook and YouTube, and keep up with when we're going live. But yes, if you comment on the YouTube video once it's live, we'll be sending mugs out probably sometime next week, possibly after the Thanksgiving holiday, because we do have that coming up here in the
Right.
US next, I think
Next week. Yep,
Thursday,
next
Friday.
Thursday.
What day?
Turkey
Yeah,
Day.
so Turkey Day. So we'll all be passed out asleep from all of the, what is it that's in the turkey? I forget what that ingredient is. Something in the turkey that makes you sleepy.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, starts with a T, trip something something.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, Baz Matrix was asking if all of the locations will be linked in the description as well, and that I think
I
is
will.
for sure.
I'll link
Yes.
these two in the description right now, right after we finish here. Definitely.
So yeah, sorry we're wrapping things up so quickly, but we've had a blast
Yes.
exploring and showing you some of the wintry places in Second Life. We'll be sharing some more, I'm sure, over the next month or so. There's just so many great places to visit and see, and I'm coming back to do some more horseback riding for sure.
Oh yeah, so much fun. All right, bye guys. See you soon.
Bye, everybody.